Good morning, gorgeous ones. Dr. Lucy here. Just fresh out of the shower. It's just after 8 on the most glorious Friday morning in Melbourne. Can you see I've got a bit of sun just coming in the window? And I'm telling you that there is, I don't know what it is about the sunshine, but it bloody makes us feel good. And combined with my beautiful cup of coffee, I really feel very good this morning. So interestingly, I missed yesterday's live, and it's an example of when your routine is put out of whack, how things can sometimes unravel. So I had a meeting at work at 8, which is where I would normally do my live. And good morning, Nick. And the thing is that, so I got up earlier and my hubby was still in bed and I was sort of sneaking around the house, and anyway I just left the house without my phone because my phone is normally next to my bed and it's the last thing I grab as I leave. But because he was asleep, I didn't want to go back into I didn't go back into my room and subconsciously forgot my phone. So that in itself was an experiment, because as I'm driving to work, I'm thinking, oh, I haven't got my phone. What am I going to do? What if someone wants to call me? I haven't got my phone. Anyway, I just thought, well, you know what? Bad luck. People can contact me if, I'm at work, so my family, if they really need to speak to me, they could find me if they wanted to. But also, it's one day. So I tell you what, I was more productive at work than ever, because quite often when I'm at work, in between patients, I'll go and check my phone for messages, and then I go, oh, I better respond to that. Oh, I better do this. And I'm quite reactive. This time, super productive at work, and it was actually good. So there's a tiny bit of me thinking maybe I'll try and leave my phone, maybe not at home, but turn it off. I think that's probably what the message is to me. Turn it off a bit more often. Just stop being so reactive to the phone, because it really does. It stops your train of thought on what you are doing and over to another thing. So that's actually my talk today. I was going to talk about meditation, but I think I'll just talk about phones. And this idea that sometimes all the time, the phone takes us away from our present moment. And you've all seen it, haven't you? You've all done it. You'll be there and you're talking to somebody and their phone goes and they go, oh, hang on. And they go and respond to it. It's normal now. I remember when phones were first, introduced to us, that was like a taboo. Anyone who did that was like, oh my God, you're so rude. And now it's just normal. You go, oh yeah, sure, no problem. And you just expect that they'll go and respond to it. But it's not really right, I don't think. I think that I'm going to try it quite a lot harder to put my phone away and just be more present in doing what I'm trying to do at that moment. I think that will do two things. I think it will improve my productivity enormously. I think it will mean that I'm not so reactive to the phone. So, yeah, you're hooked on your phone too, Millie. Me too. And what sometimes happens is that you feel you've got to respond straight away. So you don't even, and you're in a hurry because you really want to get back to your present life. And so you can sometimes send off an email, send off a message, and it's done in haste. And so it's not always done with the right tone. I've certainly done that before, where I've sent off a message and then later on I think, that came across a bit blunt. That actually wasn't what I meant to say. I was just in a hurry. I needed to be sort of short with my words because I had to get back to the thing that I was actually supposed to be doing. It would have been way better for me not to respond, let it just sit there, do what I'm doing, and then at the end of the day or at a certain time of the day, think, okay, now I'm going to respond to those messages, and then I can do it with some considered action. So that's my little tip for the day. It's nothing to do with pleiotropy, which is what Monday, Tuesday and Wednesdays were all about. Although I suspect there's some pleiotropic benefits. And in fact, if I just think on the fly now, reducing phone use, definitely. So phones are addictive, send off our dopamine reward system. They steal our present. Okay, they steal what we're doing in the moment. They make us a bit reactive. And in fact, when we react, we're not our true selves. So there you go. That's my little tip for today. Real health and weight loss and getting off your phone advice. Yes, people expect you to answer straight away. They do. And if you set up a thing where you don't do it straight away, where people go, oh yeah, she never answers straight away, then that's the expectation. And it doesn't mean that you don't like them. It just means that you're actually, in fact, it's almost the opposite. You like them so much that you are going to give them a considered time slot to respond, not just a quick in between things. And then if you're with somebody, I mean, I don't ever answer messages in the middle of a consult if I'm at work, but certainly between patients I do. And then what it often means is that for the next person coming in, I'm still thinking about that phone message that I sent off in haste. So yeah, definitely. All right, that's a little challenge for next week. Let's see if we can ditch our phones a little bit more. The benefits are amazing. All right, lovelies. See you all. Well, Mary's in next week. I'll see you all a bit later on. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend if you're in Melbourne. Enjoy your freedom, but just be careful. COVID's still here. Just because we're allowed out doesn't mean it's not there. So please be careful. Wear your masks. Wash your hands. A bit of social distancing is always helpful. And see you soon. Bye, darlings.